What's good, beautiful people? In today's video, we're about to watch when cops have to arrest their own children. It's about to be crazy. Appreciate everyone to take the time to drop a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And without too much long talking, let's get to the video.
On the 28th of December 2022, a witness had observed a white vehicle strike a traffic light and then quickly drive off.
Whoa.
A part of the vehicle's bumper had fallen off in the road after the hit. Around 15 minutes after the call, police located the suspect's vehicle at a gas station across the road, but the driver was the last person they expected.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21. My dad is,
Listen, your bumper.
I like how she mentioned that. He probably teach you to mention that first. Hey, make sure if you ever get arrested, mention my name. Chief Officer John Lee. You may get some respect. You may not die. But yet again, she of the pale complexion. So, no offense. How the world works.
It's in the road over there. Did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No.
Oh, so Mr. John Lee teaches daughter to be a liar. Okay. Boy, I tell you, just lie.
No?
The very thing 21-year-old Teresa says is that her dad is an officer with the local PD, possibly hoping that he'd come and get her out of the situation. But the cops at the scene are sure that things are way past that.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, my demeanor even feel like I'm drunk. You're getting that I'm drunk vibe off of her. If they make her do like that little walk test or whatever prep test is too, or the breath test, she definitely failed.
You hit the traffic pole that's right there.
I did not hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off already. I hit a deer in
What?
Pennsylvania because I go to school in...
Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No, I do not smoke marijuana universally.
So she hit a deer in Pennsylvania, and she don't, and she didn't smoke marijuana universally, not recreationally, universally. What? She need to go back to her university and learn something. Whoa.
Universally, smoking marijuana isn't the only part of her story that doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
She's saying that her bumper was already hanging off from an accident in Pennsylvania around 25 miles away, and it just happened to fall off right as another car identical to hers struck a traffic light. But Teresa has a trick up her sleeve that might just get her out of this. At least, that's what she hopes.
Let's see.
You see this?
I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light.
Oh, so you bringing your dad into the lie? Now that's interesting. Now I'm led to believe that your dad, you already called your dad and tell him you knock a traffic light, and you're trying to lie this off. You can ask my dad. Oh, so now Mr. John Lee, I gotta ask you if you're a liar now, and you can buzzer one, because clearly, Lil Miss, whatever her name is, daughter, she's a liar for sure. Wow.
That you hit. That you knocked over. 6'7". Do you have another unit out with you?
You call my dad? He's a sheriff's
Alright,
officer.
hang out.
Over the course of just a few minutes, Teresa brings up her dad over 5 times,
What?
obviously praying that he'll be able to find a way for her to get out of this. But before he can come to rescue her, the cops are starting to zero in on what really happened and begin to get at least some of the truth from Teresa.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't?
Oh, there you go. See? Rule 1, ask for your power. Rule 2, shut up. That's all they needed. Yeah. That's it. That's the evidence right there. That's enough. I said she could go to jail about 1 year right there. Yeah. Okay.
Seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
Oh
I
my
hit a
God.
curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting.
Okay.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You're making everything about this situation worse. Call your dad. You hit a deer in Pennsylvania. Your dad agreed that you hit a deer. You was drunk. Jesus. I don't even know if your dad would be proud at this point.
my dad, he would tell you.
Well, here's the thing. Your dad, the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today.
In just
Right.
this one short conversation, Teresa admits that she did hit something, that she's more intoxicated than they realized,
Right.
and that she was texting while driving. 3 driving faults that can each come with their own punishment.
Exactly. See? She just added on to the time.
So now that the truth has come out, the detectives decide to speak with her father, John. But it turns out he's not there to help her.
Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter hit a traffic law. Okay.
Whoa.
Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on that on the car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
John explains that Teresa did hit a deer earlier and that the damage was on the front right bumper. But it was nowhere near as serious as the damage the car was currently sustaining.
Can I come out? Are you guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll
Oh, so she did hit it there. Okay. So she's just reckless. She don't even need a friggin' license. John need to check her out. John need to revoke her license and driving privileges. She don't need to be on the street. She need a Uber or something. No. She's just knocking stuff over. Women, just joking.
see if she wants you to come out, if she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
It looks like Teresa isn't going to be getting the salvation she was hoping for from her dad. And just 5 minutes later, he arrives at the scene to talk with the cops.
What's up? So, what she's saying, and where the damage was and everything, doesn't really make too much sense. So, tried to get some more information out of her, but and then that piece of bumper there. So, for the other one, was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no, so what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing, and the scratches here,
Those were all.
that's all from the deer that she was officers.
So, right now, this is going to be my call.
Okay.
Coming out.
Okay.
John trying to, ease the tension in the room. He trying to make this go away. You think he's slick? But we on to you, John. No. This ain't going away that easy. Your daughter a little too dunce. She's supposed to ask for you and then shut the hell up.
He's going to be providing all the details.
Okay, who's your supervisor?
Oh,
Not dude. I'm just asking.
The cops who were first at the scene almost seem as though they're expecting John to try and make excuses for his daughter, and get extra nervous when he asks who their supervisor is.
Right.
Obviously, there are countless examples of corruption where officers, especially those in the higher ranks, are able to use their power to prevent their family from getting into trouble.
Yep.
However, the officers quickly realize all he's trying to do is gather all the information on the incident so he can make a fair assessment himself. This quickly becomes evident as he checks his text messages from her to try and create a timeline of events.
I just want to show you this so you can see it. You home 10:39. What do you think? Time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, "Dad, what the fuck do I do?"
Somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right.
When we're talking to her, she wasn't telling us what she said all.
I mean, lying to she knows, but I'm a cop. She knows. She knows not to do that. Well, maybe she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not. I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that. But she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
However, despite John's willingness to help the officers out, the sergeant had
hey, John little real little. He little clear-headed. He seems like he ain't trying to, get her out of the situation. But you never know. Them cameras running as well. So, could be sketchy.
the scene asks him not to get involved, so to guarantee the integrity of the investigation. So far, everything other than Teresa's conduct has been perfect and is a great example of proper policing. So, it's back to focusing on what Teresa had mentioned earlier. She says she'd only had one drink at Applebee's, but it's starting to seem as though she may be a little more drunk than they
More like 10. Oh, she could be a lightweight, 2.5.
realized. Suspicions that were only confirmed after some field sobriety tests.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Everything that happened today, right? I don't think that you were okay to take me out there for motor vehicle.
Dad!
So,
Dad!
No, baby girl. This ain't the time to frown face and call that. No. This ain't that. Nope. Hell no. Oh, Dad now.
Dad! Where's my dad?
oh, your dad's right over here. All right.
Did you stop with this shit? Get in the car. You're arrested for DUI. Got it.
Have a seat.
After being forced into the police vehicle by her own dad, Teresa was driven to the police station where her blood alcohol level was tested. It came back as 0.17%, over twice the legal limit.
Well, Teresa may not be a lightweight at all. Yet again, she could be, but she definitely had some extra beverages. Why would you risk driving, Teresa? Sheriff officer, whatever his name, John Lee, ain't teach you not to drink and drive? On text? That's just terrible.
Of this upload, Teresa is still awaiting her penalty, but has been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident.
Okay, so Teresa ain't too bad. I mean, I guess she could be straight. She could be alright. 1-2 nights in lockup or something. She probably could spend that one night in jail and sleep it off, you know.
Teresa's dad followed protocol perfectly, but Kenneth Adams' dad did the exact opposite when he tried to abuse his power as a commissioner to try and save his son from prison.
Tell me who I called to find out why he's in jail. You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff?
In November 2022, Kenneth Adams was pulled over for running a stop sign. But as it turns out, Kenneth was in much more trouble than he realized.
How's it going?
Good. What did I do wrong?
Good. So the reason I stopped you is you didn't come to complete the stop sign?
I did.
And then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over, but whatever.
The officer then took his license and ran it through the system, where he would discover Kenneth had a warrant out for burglary and theft of a vehicle.
He got an automatic pickup. So no matter wherever they find you and run your name, you getting pickup. No matter what happens. So this don't even matter at this point. And for burglary? Okay. Big thief type thing? Okay, burglary.
All of a sudden, Kenneth becomes defensive and refuses to exit the vehicle.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
Did he just lock the door? It looked like he just locked the door. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. See, people of these complexion, they just get away with a lot of crap. Because look like he first of all, his hands moving too much. That alone scared me. But, you know, like I said, his complexion. And he locked the door just now. He's sure he locked that thing. But anyway.
I have a warrant.
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay, it's on our system right now.
Well,
I'm not going to argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not. Dude, this is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
Who issued the warrant, though?
The court's issued.
For what, though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere, dude.
Kenneth claims that he's already been to court for his previous crimes, but the warrant still calls for his arrest. For the majority of smaller cases, the suspect is tasked with turning in the documents that prove that they've been to court and completing any classes they were made to attend by the judge.
Really?
Without those documents, the court cannot confirm they attended anything. So when Kenneth forgot to turn his in, the warrant remained open, and the police had no way to tell that he had in fact been to court.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
It has some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle and criminal trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
Kenneth was taken away to the station.
That sounds like Kenneth dealt with it. I had a situation of the same, like not same, but like it's a systematic error where they didn't take it out of the system or the work wasn't done properly, I guess. Yeah, systematic error.
But this is when his father, Bruce Adams, turned up, who turned out to be the county commissioner for the local area. How convenient for Kenneth. Immediately after arriving at the scene, Bruce demanded to know what was going on and quickly started to show signs of corruption.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
I got to be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that?
Whoa.
Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle.
He's already been to court over that.
You saw the warrant right there.
Bro, how could you be arguing with the police, bro? Let them do their job. Why are you doing all of this running on? And he already gone to jail. Like, you doing all the talking ain't gonna make no difference. Might as well just go to the jail and figure it out there. Like, what the hell doing this could prove?
I showed you more than
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff? Because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant.
Oh, okay, Bruce. You're talking the tough there, my boy. Talking quite tough. Like, that's the thing. You see the evidence. Like, it ain't like he lying. Like, so if you know it's a systematic error, go to the system. This cop have nothing to do with it at this point. He literally waiting there so you could pick up the ride and go. Or get someone to pick up the ride and go.
Warrant's right there.
Bruce is obviously trying to abuse his position and influence the commissioner to try and save his son from the law. But luckily, this officer stands his ground and refuses to cave in. Eventually, though, Kenneth was released from jail, the warrant was withdrawn, and no further action was taken against Bruce.
Well, that's good. Kenneth got away, you know? Not got away, but clearly it was a misunderstanding. Bruce wanted to show off a little bit too much of his power, but that didn't make no sense. That's all that. Good for Kenneth.
But the officers that arrested this law student weren't as lucky.
There's nothing in this vehicle. I promise you. I didn't do anything.
Marion Humphrey Jr., son of retired county judge Marion Humphrey Sr., was...
Big dog. Hey, the judges don't play. When you play with the judges, people, you're bound to be in some deep trouble. Especially if they're right. You're in extra deep trouble. Judges don't play.
Pulled over after an officer allegedly witnessed him driving dangerously. Footage shows him swerving slightly after missing his exit. Marion is lit up by the officer and pulled over. He's then told the officer witnessed him nearly wreck his car and is suspected of dangerous driving.
When did you rent the car? Yesterday. You gotta take it, turn it back in a Fayetteville? Pick it up in Fayetteville?
I'm sorry, sir. This is. I'm trying to figure out that you have probable cause.
Yeah, because you're super nervous. So I'm trying to figure out why you're so nervous.
Okay, see, this the BS with people that's out there. Bro, obviously I'm nervous. You pulled me over for what I deem to be no reason. So yes, I'm nervous. And I'm black, bro. I'm not too keen to having cops pull me over and it going well in most situations, I think. Y'all ain't have a great track record. My pa probably tell me about y'all, you know, so I'm nervous. Of course I'm nervous, bro.
Being a law student, Marion asks if the officer has probable cause for pulling him over. The officer struggles to give a good answer before claiming Marion seems super nervous. First of all, being nervous isn't a crime, and isn't evidence towards a crime either. And secondly, Marion actually carries himself incredibly well in this situation. He complies with the officer's requests, asks why he's being pulled over, and why he's being held. He even calls his dad to listen in on the entire arrest, something the officer clearly didn't like, as he then asks to search Marion's U-Haul.
Is it going to hurt anything?
No, it's not going to hurt anything. I promise you. I honestly just don't want to get shot. Yeah, that's all, and I'm sorry about that. It happens. I know it happens. Honestly, I don't want you to bring a dog because I don't think that's fair to me as a citizen, as someone who, if the only thing I did was kind of, like, I did not almost wreck my car.
If you don't want to bring a dog, just let me look in here real quick and I'll get you down the road. I don't have to bring a dog.
I just think that's so invasive of my rights, but you can live in here if you like to.
Marion does an extreme...
This guy is super nice. This is crazy. He is so nice. But then again, that's what you need to be when you're dealing with these type of cops, because this cop clearly looking for a reason. Like, he's definitely looking for a reason. And bare minimum, put him in jail. I don't want to say more, but bare minimum, he's looking to put him in jail, for sure.
Extremely good job of eloquently showing how terrifying it can be to be stopped by the police while maintaining a calm and respectful tone with the officer the whole time.
Right.
But regardless, Marion is placed in handcuffs for over an hour while the cops search his vehicle with a dog. According to the officer,
Wait, so he still ended up bringing the dog? The man consented to you searching the vehicle without the dog. What's the point of waiting an hour with the dog? And you go arrest me? I gave you consent for everything, bro. Like, what's the point of this? My goodness. All because seems to be super nervous for all these cops. I wonder what the judge told you after you find this.
The dog smelled narcotics and alerted the officers before even entering the U-Haul.
What?
The dog alerted on narcotics in the vehicle, so I detained him and he's in the back car while I searched the vehicle.
Oh.
But he didn't register a car. No, but he almost did, so that's probably called a stop. Daddy, he's arresting me. He's arresting me. Give me your other hand. He's arresting me, Daddy. There's nothing in that vehicle. I promise you. Okay, come here. I didn't do anything.
Predictably, the cops find nothing in the vehicle. Marion has since opened up a lawsuit against the officers, claiming they violated his 4th and 14th Amendment rights.
Yep.
As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing.
Wow. Dude. So, see, and that's another thing with them dogs, bro. I feel like the officers, that the dog handlers or whatever, they have ways of making them dogs do like fake signs or fake alerts, which give them probable cause to search crap and do all that extra stuff. Hey, these cops, they be using all of their tricks, which ain't cool at all. I'm sorry for this little married fella. He seems so nice. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, make sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. See you in the next one.